Hi, everyone. Welcome to Soul Talk. I'm Patty Malik, and today we have Dawn Crystal with us. Dawn is new to Soul Talk, and I'm so excited that she's here. We're going to be talking about Get Out of Pain Forever. Dawn works with voice sound healing and the power of source energy that is channeled through her voice. And we are going to be doing some mini sessions with the audience for healing. So if you want to work with Dawn, you can hit *2 on the phone to raise your hand, and we'll know that you would like to work with Dawn. Or you can type questions into the webcast page into that web form, and be sure to leave your name and your city, if so that we can kind of identify you energetically. Dawn is a recognized voice sound healer and a respected intuitive life coach, soul reader, pain release expert, and she's a best-selling author of Pain Free, Made Crystal Clear. She is known as a leading transformational expert incorporating ancient wisdom for modern-day success. And she's passionate about helping people clear emotional and physical blockages so they can manifest from their higher self, step into their full potential, and lead their lives and business in a way that's aligned effectively with their soul purpose. She helps clients to quickly release themselves from pain emotionally and physically. And she, as I said, this is her first appearance on Soul Talk, and I want everyone to give her a warm welcome. Welcome, Dawn. Thanks for being here.
Oh, a big aloha to you, Patty, and everybody. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here with your beautiful soul family and on the show. I'm so excited and grateful to be here today. So thank you for that warm welcome. Thank you.
You are aloha. You are joining us from Maui. And we were just talking about that before the call, how you've been there like 15 years now. And, Dawn, I was listening to, you were on another show, I can't remember whose it was, but I was listening to your story, which I thought was just absolutely phenomenal, that I would love for you to share, because it really exemplifies how, and I think it may help people on the call as well, how you transitioned from the old world into this new world that you're living now, and how, everyone that I have talked to has said the same thing about how the new world really does not come through until we have left the old world. And your story, you left everything behind, you lost everything. It really was your dark night of the soul that took you to Maui. I would love for you to share some of that, because
Sure.
It really is quite a story.
Yeah, thank you, Patty. I sure will. I'll make it as detailed but short as possible. I'm actually writing a book on my life right now, but just to give you a little bit of background for everybody. Thank you. Yes, I'm actually not really the typical person who actually takes a class and, puts a label on myself. So basically how I grew up, everybody, is I grew up in a Midwest, and I grew up in a very dysfunctional family in the Midwest. I lived in Chicago, believe it or not, many, many moons ago. I'm a lot older now. And I grew up in a family with 6 siblings. I was 5 out of 6, and most of my family most of the siblings, I had 3 older brothers that were like 20 years older than me, so they were from my mom's first relationship, and then I had an older sister and a younger brother from my relationship that my mom was with, my father. But to make a long story short, my brothers, who were 20 years older than me, they were not mentors for me. They were actually heavy drug users and alcoholics. And I grew up in chaos pretty much my whole life from day one of conception. And when I say day one of conception, I never had one day of love from day one. My mom was really had her own issues. I love her, even though she had her issues and she couldn't love me. She didn't even know how to love herself. She was a compulsive food, she had like a food eating disorder, where she just overate all the time. And then my father, who was still called my father, he left my mom shortly after I was conceived. So I saw him very few times as I was a child growing up, and he was a heavy alcoholic as well. And how I grew up is just really living in the chaos. My mom really never had time to supervise us. She wasn't around really even emotionally or compatible to even be a mom. But I used to watch my brothers just at the kitchen table shoot up all the time. Me and my younger brother, which was 1 year younger than me, we just watched it through our whole life. My brothers would fist fight at 2 a.m. in the middle of the street, pretty much drag racing. I mean, it was really embarrassing for me, who was very awkward in a very unwealthy family. My mom was on welfare, trying to support 6 kids by herself. So it was very awkward. I didn't really ever have friends growing up because I was so embarrassed just by the chaos. And I was verbally abused, physically abused, you name it. I was in all of it. And back then there wasn't services which would go in and take the children away if they saw the children being abused and not really being cared for. So that was really way back, okay? But anyway, going to school is very awkward for me as well because I had to wear hand-me-down clothes for my older sister. She was a lot older than me. My mom couldn't afford buying us clothes, so I used to have to wear clothes approximately 5 sizes too big, and I'd have to stuff tissue paper down my shoes just to go to school to look normal, and kids used to bully me, make fun of me, fight with me in the playground. I had buck teeth, which was really sad because I had to suck my thumb as a child just to pacify myself. I don't even think I had a pacifier back then. So kids used to just pretty nasty comment you can imagine, bullied constantly. Teachers, I had a learning disability. The teachers would scream at me, especially my 2nd and 4th grade teachers. I forgive them. But they used to scream at me, throw me in the corner, and, pretty much throw and rip my papers up in front of me because I had such a heavy disability to learn. So that was my life growing up, very, very, just very confusing. And then from there, I I think I was I went through that till I was about age, I think I was 14 years old. I actually had a paper out too at age 9, just so you know. I used to go through snowstorms, and people would be wondering why I was in the middle of a snowstorm in the dark delivering newspapers, and people would ask me, why are you doing this? Where's your parents? And I would say, I have to make money to get clothes so people, the kids wouldn't make fun of me. So, I mean, I had a job at age 9 already, working and trying to get myself to look normal. And then from there, age 14, a neighbor gave me her garage apartment. It kind of saved my life because she saw the chaos of my family, and obviously the only way she could help was just offer her garage apartment, which I did move into, and somehow my mom obviously let me go. It was one less meal she'd have to cook for me, so my neighbor was able to cook me some meals. And from there, I kind of got on my feet from there because I was able to finish high school and stuff, and after high school, I just got oddball jobs and stuff, and still was communicating with the family and stuff and around the chaos until I've been married twice, everybody. So my first marriage, I was probably close to upper 20s because at that time of my life, I actually went into law enforcement. Guided. I kind of feel I've always been. I kind of feel old souls like to be in service, and that's where I was kind of guided to by my soul back then. I would say to get law enforcement, maybe because of all the chaos growing up and watching my family pretty much die in front of me of drugs and alcohol. And my younger brother did die, too, in front of, pretty much overdose in front of me. So I actually had a really hard time just watching everybody just die in front of me. So I went into law enforcement, and shortly after got married. First marriage was not really good because I didn't know how to love myself, everybody. I mean, I had no love growing up. I didn't even know what that, I knew what the love was, the word, but I didn't know what it meant. So that marriage pretty much what happened with it, my person that I was married to was someone who was on the police department, and he was severely hurt and lost his eyesight. So I basically had to quit my job after that to take care of him because he lost his career as also, and he was blinded. So from there, our whole marriage fell apart, okay? And then from there, I got into a second marriage, which was not too long after that, and that was really even worse than the first one because I was with somebody who was just totally just verbally abusive, alcoholic, you name it. And at that time, after I left the law enforcement, my husband had got the first one. He had he got a little bit of a settlement, which was not much, but I was able to take some of that money and actually buy some beauty businesses, which was a way for me to survive and actually have my, support myself. So those were successful, and the second marriage, the second husband was just living off me. He didn't even have a job, and he was living in my new house that I built. So I had a lot. I was pretty successful, not really having a business background. My business but I had two businesses. They actually were thriving, but very empty inside myself. Verbally abused my husband. That person who I was married to had a motorcycle accident. He was in the hospital for many months, and I was caring for him, and I was just wondering, like, why am I in this marriage and self-abused and all this stuff going on? And that's where I really hit a rock bottom part of my life, because at that part of my life, I was just really saying, why am I here? You know, I just really got to the point where I just said I was really kind of suicidal at that time. And that's when I've always felt like I've always had a strong inner guidance anyway, but something came through me really strong at that moment and says, just give everything away, get divorced, and give everything away quick as you can. And don't worry about it. And I'm like, oh, my God, I don't know what I'm hearing here. I thought it felt good. Some part of my being was saying, yes, yes, yes. I felt expanded in part of my heart. And my mind was saying, you're crazy, right? So I found a magazine, and it said, go to the sun. That's all I knew. So I pretty much severed everything in my life so quickly, because when you're on a spiritual path and the universe wants you to move everybody, they move you. And I didn't have a lot of time. So I just said, take everything, take all my brand new house, take all my nice cars, take it all. I'm divorced, and basically what I did was I got a one-way ticket to the Hawaiian Islands. It was not Maui back then. I was living on another island. I had 2 bags of clothes, $700, and a little bag of jewelry that my soul, my higher self, guided me to take. I had no idea why I brought it. So when I got here, I realized, oh, my God, I was living on another island thinking, I can't even afford an apartment. I can't even get a security deposit. So basically that little $700 that I had with me got me a rent-a-wreck, which was a 10-year rent-a-car. And I lived out of that car for many, many, many months, okay? I was not a person who camped, okay? Back then I had money, so I used to stay at nice hotels. So for me, the camp was very traumatic for me because I didn't know anybody here. I didn't go to anybody for help. And I lived out of a car and actually got I got an oddball job, I think, working at a jewelry store when I first got here. And basically I had to take showers out of public beach parks, because that's what we have here. I didn't have anywhere else to shower. And also I used to sneak in really expensive hotels and go in their swimming pool to clean up. It was really, really unbelievable. And I lived on the dollar menu at McDonald's for many months, so there was no organic eating for me. I was just lucky to have money to do that. So from there, how my sound stopped me, because I know it's a long story and I'm making it as short as possible, but I used to go to the beach back then, and the reason why I went to the beach is because I found the beach to be very calming for me, and I was kind of guided to get off the street because there was money back then to keep my car going, which I didn't really have, and I didn't want the police to bother me. So I used to go to the beach and try to soothe myself, okay? When I mean just calm myself down, my mind thinking, oh, my God, am I absolutely crazy? I left everybody in my life, my full identity. I left everything, money and all. And I would sit there, and that's where the sound started coming through me. My sounds came through my voice to start soothing myself, because back then I didn't know I even had sound. It would just start coming through me, oozing through my voice, and then people on the beach would walk by and ask to sit with me. And I had many, many bystanders sitting with me on the beach for hours, just listening to my sounds, telling me, lady, I don't know what you're doing. You're helping me. Can I sit with you? And that's where my sound really started. And then from there, it kind of took off, because people, obviously, I was going to different beaches all the time, being guided or led by my soul. I would say my heart. And I would sit at the beach, and more people would say, I've got to sit with you. I don't know. And this is way back then when people were not open to healing of any natural, holistic anything. It was weird. But I did. And from there, I got an oddball job. Someone gave me an opportunity to go to a spa at night, which was by a luau, a Hawaiian party, everybody. A luau is a Hawaiian party. And people would go after the luau, walk past the spa, and the owner of the spa was in a divorce at that time. She was desperate for money, and she didn't really want to have it open for massages. So she asked me if I would put my name on, put my poster on the door. She made some kind of poster, and I would sit in her spa room, and I would be doing sound healing sessions with the people. And sure enough, people were coming in there and actually paying me really good and tipping me and saying, oh, my God, you just got rid of this, you got this pain just disappeared on me. It was there for like years, and you just got rid of it in 10 minutes. And I was like, I have no idea what I'm doing. And I just was making sound, and some people I would be blowing on their bodies, but I was not a liability for the spa because I wasn't touching anybody. So it really went well for many months. And then from there, I was able to get on my feet a little bit more, and able to get a cell phone. I didn't even have a cell phone back then. I gave up everything. When I moved to the Hawaiian Islands, I couldn't keep it going. And then slow but sure, I used to get gigs at vitamin stores when they have their health fairs. For the month, I would actually sit in the back of the health food stores, and I would sit there with my tip jar and work on people as they would come in the store, and they would tip me. And then from there, that's where my work got out there, and people started asking for my phone number, and I started doing sessions by phone. I didn't know I could do sessions by phone. I just kind of was guided to say, yeah, I guess I can. And that's where I started working by phone. And then it's evolved. I mean, obviously, I'm not in these humble beginnings way, way over 20 years ago. but now I'm living on another island in the Hawaiian Islands, and obviously I'm globally recognized as a voice sound healer, helping people worldwide. And I've actually, over the years of having these gifts that came to me out of my own desperation to heal myself, it wasn't for anybody else. I'm able to fine-tune my gifts now to help people all over the world, and I really know how to really use my sound to help people on all different levels, not just pain. I can help people with all kinds of emotional pain and any kind of issues really going on with you, because I have the ability beyond just pain releasing. But I also help people with all kinds of chronic anxiety issues and emotional issues, and also sleep disorders with my sound. So, I mean, it's just everybody's different that I work with, but my life has evolved into this now, and it's really come from being surrendered and really going through the hardships that I had to go through in this lifetime. But I look at my hardships as really a big gift. Nor do I want to really emphasize on this. I never want to repeat that ever again, because I don't think I need to. But anyway, I needed to go to that to really surrender into my heart, I would say, surrendered into it, because I was so ego-driven for many years. It was my survival, everybody. You know, that's really how I survived. So I had to really get out of my mind, to deliberately get out of the way so my higher self could actually breathe me and live through me. And that's where my sounds come from. It's from my heart. And I don't really channel from another planet or anything. It's really, I'm here with, it's in me, you know, it's here. But it took time to integrate with me. And, you know, over the years I've been really downloaded with more and more energy, because I'm working with more people now. And it's something that's just kind of, it's been ongoing. It's just an ongoing, you know, expansion, the expansion of my life and my gifts, and it keeps continuing to grow. But I just want to say, Patty, I hope I didn't take up too much time here, but that really gives you a little bit of idea of where I started from, which was really nothing. And
yeah, you know, I think, you know, all of us don't have to go through, you know, so much pain to get to the new world, you know, this new world. But I think it's all about what we need to experience here, you know, is what's going to show up for you. But thank you for sharing that. So are you finding that now, you know, as we're ascending and raising our vibration, you know, some of our gifts are coming in differently? Are you finding new techniques that are coming up for you? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a big transition right now, and you know, I mean, I'm an author now, so I mean, I didn't know I could write, so I'm on my second book, and it's like I just, like everybody, I'm living on the you know, living with the universe and whatever source brings to me. I'm just going with the flow, and let things shift and change, and my sounds turn into something else. I'm all for it, because that's really my true happiness. And I'm here to, you know, grow and expand like everybody else, and obviously raise consciousness and my vibration, and, you know, get to my next level, whatever I'm supposed to be doing. So, yeah, I think everybody's, we're all unique, and I think we all have our own journey. And I have to, you know, I know on some level I chose it to be that harsh and hard, because I had to, based on, you know, whatever I chose to come into that family. I had to have what I am to where I'm at today, because really my hardships in my life have really helped me work with other people, and really be true, and really know how to work with people with compassion, because I don't just guess anything. I've actually been through a lot to know how to work with people. So it's really from my true experience of how I know how to work with people, and that's how the universe kind of trained me to be authentic. And then from there, you know, I have the compassion, which I never had before, because I've been through really low times. So I know, you know, just know I have a knowing to know how to work with people, and work very efficiently, too. So that's one of my things that I'm really known for, is to really be very efficient. And, you know, I can really shift people within minutes on things that are going on with them, which is really miraculous. But most people who find me, it's no coincidence. They're just ready for my work, and, you know, we just are connected magically by the universe, you know. And people find us. We find each other that way.
That's how it happens now. You know, we just we align. You know, we ask and we're aligned. I love that. You know, Dawn, I heard you talk about the importance of grounding our soul in our body. Why is that?
Well, I find just over the years of doing this work, and it's funny. I've been grounding people's life force energy, or their souls in their bodies, for many years, not even knowing what I was doing. And I find it very important, because most of us are not in our bodies. We're kind of in our bodies, sort of, kind of, A lot of people are above their head, halfway in their body. And it's just sort of, I notice a lot of technology now, and everybody's on the cell phones texting and all that stuff all day long. We don't really think to sit on Earth and really, put some intention of it's really grounding ourselves. So I find a lot of people are really outside their bodies, not really totally there, and it really creates a lot of unpeace and unrest in our bodies, especially anxiety, because a lot of people are more prone to feeling more people's energy when you're not really in your body being your true self. So a lot of people will pick up on other people's energy and think it's them, because they're not really clear themselves of what their energy is and what everybody else's energy is, okay? So I find that just grounding the life force energy, really you become your own planet in some ways. You become your own vibration. So this way, even if there's more and more people becoming sensitive, I realize that there's more and more impact happening here because of all the sensitivities and all the vibrational changes coming to our planet. So I'm affected as well as a lot of people, but this helps you really keep more stability in your body, so you don't really get thrown off so much by it when there is big shifts and changes happening. So it's very simple, but it actually is it's very important. It's actually, I think it's one of the most important things to do is to always ground our life force energy in the body. So I do it with most of all my sessions, and anything, and the recordings that I put out is always about grounding life force energy, because it's so important, and I do have the ability to really ground it in people's bodies and really ground you to planet Earth. So, it's really important. I really think so.
I know that you want to work with the audience, and do you want to do some kind of grounding for us before you work with them, or?
It's up to you how many callers are on the phone, and if they have any hands up, I'm willing to work with personal callers too, or I can also do it on the webcast too. If people are on the webcast and I have their name in their city, I can actually work with them as well.
Well, we have plenty of people with their hands up and questions on the webcast. So do you want to just dive right in? Or? Yeah,
that'd be great. I feel that would be really good.
All right. Let's start with a caller. Let's go to New York City and see what's going on there. Last four digits are 3885. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Who are we talking to?
Eileen.
Hi, Eileen.
Yeah, Patty, we met on another call, but boy, I'll tell you, we're having a really colorful thunderstorm right now in New York.
Oh my.
Yeah. So, Dawn, I really related to what you've been through. I mean, what I've been through pales compared to what you endured in your lifetime. I mean, I'm just in awe of how you landed.
Yeah. Well, I think it's. Thank you, Eileen, for calling in, by the way, and being here. Have we talked before?
I think we did.
Okay. Well, welcome anyway. Yeah.
So,
I might have talked to you before. You sound familiar. But, I want to say thank you for acknowledging it. Again, I look at it as, I'm not there anymore. It's not, I'm a victor, but I had to go through that to be where I'm at now, and I understand the training, but I did choose it. So I know that beyond a shadow of a doubt. I chose it. So that's why, I could be where I'm at today. Now, I did not have the stability that I have now. It took me many years to have it. Once I knew that this was all something I chose, and obviously worked on my energy enough to keep myself stabilized. So, and I think the training has really helped me with my clients, so I don't really move my energy with anybody's story. So it's really helped me be a true rock with the clients that I receive. So anyway, Eileen, I was going to ask you, what's going on with you? Anything? Would you like to get your life force energy grounded in your body today?
Yeah, I mean, today I've been pretty sick. I didn't know if I had poisoning or stomach flu, but it woke me up like early this morning, and I just haven't recovered since. So I'm just wondering what you see.
Well, we can make a little sound. It might not come out clear over the phone, but all you have to do is imagine beautiful divine light of source above your head, and we'll just kind of with some of these sounds, we'll just kind of imagine everything going into that beautiful light that's not serving your highest good. How does that sound?
Great.
So I might make a loud sound for you. So, do you have someone? Are you married with a spouse, or do you have a lot of people who live with you?
No, I'm here by myself.
Okay, perfect.
And I'm a musician, so I can really relate to what you do.
Well, yeah, because I can kind of see a lot of people's energy in your energy field. So that's why I was saying maybe, you know, you could try to put some, try to ground yourself more and put some light around yourself, because I can see that you, especially where you're living, it's, you know, you're in New York, right?
Yeah, I'm in a big high-rise building.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to ground your energy when you're way up there. So definitely for you, I don't know how close you are to Central Park, but you might want to try to, you know, sit on the earth once in a while, okay?
Okay.
Imagine everything leading through your feet, grounding into the beautiful, loving Mother Earth, and taking all this stuff that's not you into the earth to be transmuted into pure divine source love. How does that sound?
Terrific.
Okay, so let's imagine this energy leaving at your head. I'm just going to make a little sound. It might, like I said, it doesn't have to sound like studio quality for it to work, okay?
Okay.
So I'm going to make a loud sound. Imagine that heavy layer leaving right now. You might feel it. Just make sure you're sitting down, okay? I'm going to make that sound now. Do you feel that kind of lift off you? Something kind of like loosening up on you a little bit?
Yeah, I feel it in my head.
Yeah. Ooh, well, you have some male energy above your head. Is there somebody in your life you don't see eye to eye with that could be blocking your crown chakra? Because there's somebody there, and kind of a dominating energy. That's what I was wondering, if you're connected with anybody.
Well, it might be my sister doing it.
Oh, she's got a male energy to her, huh? A little jealous. Yeah. Oh, so I'm going to make one more sound clearing her out, okay? But be aware that you do need to put some light on yourself, okay?
Okay.
Does she kind of have a male energy to her?
She does.
Yeah,
and she doesn't live here. She lives in Las Vegas.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're still connected. Okay. So
I know.
Get her out. Whew. Whew. There she goes. You felt that? Hey. I'm kind of sounding your energy to your feet. Are you starting to feel a little bit more expanded?
Yes.
Yeah. So we're bringing your life force energy to your feet, but we're also kind of expanding you a little bit more. Kind of contracted. Okay, I want you to take a deep breath and tell me if you're feeling any difference since we got on the call.
Yeah, especially around my head.
Yeah. Well, it's going to continue clearing, so please know that because you had a lot of energy there. Drink some extra water today because the energy is going to keep releasing, and it's going to help you feel better, too, because you had a lot of energy. I just kind of cleared all your energy channels with you and all your different levels. And you live in a high-rise, which is really not easy to ground either. So I just cleared that heavy energy off your head, which was really blocking your life force energy from coming in the body. That's very common. Sometimes it happens to people. I don't really judge the energy. I'm just here to kind of help you get clear so you can see it yourself, so you can create your own boundaries. And, so you're aware of that energy can come back. And maybe if it tries to do it again, just try to put some white light around yourself every day. Okay, Eileen?
I will. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I'm going to disconnect my energy with you, so I'm clean and clear. And I just want to say have a beautiful, blessed day. And, like I said, give us some feedback how you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Eileen. Much love to you.
Same to you.
You too. Thank you, sweetheart. Aloha.
Thank you, Eileen. Okay. We're going to talk about your special offer in a little bit.
Okay.
But I was telling you that I was listening to one of the modules on pain,
mm-hmm.
and the energy that comes through those is so powerful. it just is, your work is really very, as you said, you work very quickly, and it's just very powerful. So I'm excited that people can get to experience that here.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're going to go to Pennsylvania. Last 4 digits are 7436. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Who are we talking to?
This is Sharon.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
What's your question for Dawn? What can Dawn help you with?
Okay, my question is, can you see what is possibly happening to me? I fell in November and fractured my wrist, and it's been really slow healing. And I've been having for probably 6 years a disturbance at night. And I just fell again on Sunday. And this is not like me. I don't usually do this. So I just wanted to see if you could see what's going on with me.
Yeah, I do. And are you married? You have kids, or what's your living situation?
I'm single and I live alone, and I don't have children.
Okay. Are you connected with? Do you work? Do you have a work with people?
Yes. Yes, I work.
What do you do?
Well, I used to be a healer, and then about 10 years ago, I started my own business doing demos for health food products. So I have my own practice, our own business, and I contract with like 12 different companies, and I travel around stores.
Who's the female energy? I don't know if it's someone who's you're close to. I don't know if it's a friend or a sister. Is there anybody you can feel? I actually feel that there's somebody there who's I don't know who the female energy. Do you have a sister or a good friend?
Well, I have a lot of sisters. I have 6 sisters.
Yeah.
And 2 brothers.
Are you close with all of them?
I'm close with probably 2 of them.
Yeah, there's somebody else there. Yeah, there's somebody else there you don't see eye to eye. Is that true?
There is a woman that 6 years ago I do not see eye to eye with. And I think since this has happened 6 years ago, my life has changed. But her name is Lillian.
Yeah, was it a friend of yours back then?
No, she was not a friend.
Okay, but someone you've had some kind of a business relationship or some kind of, you've known her from somewhere, right? Obviously, you had some kind of.
This one I didn't know. I mean, this was, so maybe we're talking about different people.
Yeah. Well, I see a female energy, but let's go ahead. We're just going to go ahead and clear you, okay?
Okay, great.
Just be aware of putting some light around yourself, okay? Because you're definitely someone who's very empathic as well. Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're really sensitive, and the problem is you're picking up on other people's energies, making them your own. So let's go ahead and just start making some sound. Imagine everything leading out to your crown chakra at the top of your head into the divine light of Source or God while making some sounds, okay?
Okay.
Let's begin. I want you to see if you can feel this energy leave right now, because you have a heavy energy at your head. Just tell me if you feel this. I'm sorry I have to make a loud sound. I want you to see if you feel this. There it goes. Can you feel that?
Yes, it popped out.
Huh?
It popped out, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so you had an energy and this happens, I'm sorry to say, I try to keep everything positive, but I'm very truthful. Sometimes when we're on our spiritual path and you're listening to the telesummits and you're on an accelerated spiritual path, there's sometimes people in our lives that, maybe not really ready to be where you're at. So, just be aware that you need to keep yourself contained in some ways of life because, not everybody's loving like you are, and they sometimes want to kind of slow us down, okay? And that's what I'm feeling this person was trying to do, okay?
Okay.
So we're just going to clear you up a little bit more, see if you can feel a little bit more expansion and a little bit more solid in your feet. Hey. 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 Can you feel like you're starting to feel a little lighter all over, or more expanded?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And can you feel like your feet are a little bit? Some people either feel a little bit taller, or they feel heavier in their feet. Can you get a sense of that at all?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's called grounding. That's what we're doing here today. We're grounding people's life force energy in their bodies. It's not that you're totally out of your body. I mean, obviously you have to have life force or you wouldn't be alive. But we're trying to bring all of you into the body, okay? So that's really important.
Yes.
If you really want to manifest things in your life quickly, everybody, this is just an extra little key thing that you get with doing this grounding work, especially if you know how to ground your energy, which I have the gift of doing that. It helps you bring in more abundance in your life quicker. It helps you bring in more love, because when you bring your soul in the body, your soul is part of you, okay? Body, mind, and spirit. By doing so, your soul is naturally abundant, okay? We're making your connection with Source stronger, okay? The Prime Creator. Well, Source is also abundant, okay? So we can bring that in your body. That's like your direct address with the universe, okay? So you're getting a bonus here. So, a lot of people really get some really cool synchronicities after we do grounding, especially even these 2 mini healings, and they have, like, cool things happen to them, like they get money sent to them or something, or something good, cool offer happens. So just know there's a positive outcome of all this, okay? So I want to say thank you, Sharon, for, you received the benefit anyway, but I'm just saying, you received more even beyond that. So I just want to say thanks for allowing me to share my gift with you today, okay?
Thank you. Yep. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Sharon. I think you just answered Michelle's question from Los Angeles. She said, can your sounds help me manifest my heart's dreams? Mm-hmm. So you're saying that this grounding our body, our soul and our body really helps us to manifest faster.
Oh, yeah. It's just it's natural, yeah. Because we're bringing your life force energy of your spirit, your soul, your divine essence of who you are in the body. And a lot of times that part of our being cannot always be in our body. I want you to understand, we're in physical form, okay? So meaning our vibration in our body is not always at its highest. We have a moment of fear, and our soul's never in fear, so that's a vibration level. So it's kind of sometimes hard for our soul or our higher self or God present self or source self, whatever you want to call it. It has to, can stay in the body. So a lot of times our souls will kind of come in and out, okay, your full power. You'll feel moments of that. So my job as a healer, in some ways I call it, is to help train your body to hold your energy of your life force in the body longer, and that's why everything I put out, including my programs, does that. So your bodies get used to holding your highest frequency of who you are, okay? And it's a process. That's what we're here to do. We all want to raise our consciousness, awareness, and our vibration. This is all part of it. So, thank you so much for that was a really good call.
And when you're working with somebody, is that affecting everyone who's listening in some way?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Yes, as a group collective. Yeah, so when I'm doing it, if someone else is everything, I would like to receive that too. Of course, Source, the Creator who created us all, who beats everybody's heart and breathes everybody's lungs here without us even thinking about it, is actually the energy I do channel. So it knows where to go with everybody. Absolutely, Patty.
Okay, wonderful. Let's see, we're going to go... we are going to go to California. Last 4 digits are 7595.
Hello, Patty.
Hi, who are we talking to?
This is Jennifer. Hi, Dawn.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
And how can Dawn help you today?
Well, first I would like to say Dawn is completely amazing. I've worked with her before. And that's why I called in today, because I wanted to know if I can get some help with my lower back and sciatic nerve. I can't seem to get that to heal.
Yeah, and Jennifer, are you? I'm not. This isn't a quiz or anything. How's is your weight pretty much at normal, or what's your weight?
Right now I'm overweight.
Yeah, so we're going to help. You have some little bit of trauma lower T, but let's go ahead and do a little energy work and kind of push this energy out of your lower back. Okay? I'm willing. I want to say thank you for calling in and thank you for your testimonial. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's go ahead and just hold beautiful divine light of Source or God above your head, and I'm going to make some sounds. Again, it doesn't matter how loud the sound is on the phone. It's all beyond the sound. I want you to imagine everything going into that beautiful light above your head that's not serving you, and I will come around to your back, and then I'll ask you if you feel something releasing, okay?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and begin now.
Hey.
It's funny. So everybody on the call needs a high sound. I don't do that all the time, but when I make the high sound, everybody, there's a reason for it. I'm actually moving a lot of energy, so I'm going to do that for you, Jennifer. Okay?
Okay.
Are you married?
Yes.
Yeah. How's your relationship?
It's okay.
Yeah. Well, there's something there blocking you. Let's go ahead and put this energy into the light. I see it's a male energy. All right, let's release it into the light above your head, okay?
Okay.
There it goes. You feel that?
Yes, my head feels so much lighter.
Oh, yeah. It's a heavy cloud of energy. Let's keep clearing it. Okay. Can't remove energy through you. Keep breathing into the light. Could you feel that in your lower back? Could you stand up for a minute?
Yes, I'm standing
I just want to get, okay, yeah, just hold on to something. I mean, don't, like, walk around. I just want to get the back of your,
Okay.
because your sciatic, it kind of goes down. Which leg does it go down?
My left leg.
Yeah, okay, hold on a minute. I see that. Feel that? Can you feel anything going in your left leg?
I could feel my body shaking.
Yeah, okay. Moving it through both your legs, you have a blockage. So you can sit down, you can sit down.
Okay.
I had to have you stand up because it was below your back and you're sitting, you know what I mean?
Right.
Hold on. Feel your neck and shoulders loosening up?
Yes.
Really important for you to keep light around yourself, my dear, because you're a beautiful, angelic being.
Thank you.
Can you feel any release with that at all? For a mini healing.
Mm-hmm. I could feel lightness in my body now, especially off the
perfect.
top of my head and in my shoulders, like just this relief.
Well, I'm out of wind here, so I could tell you I'm moving a lot of energy. I could tell you on my end, I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of energy moving here. Yeah, but I want you to know something here. Yeah, it's okay. That's good, because that's actually what we're supposed to be doing. So the energy will continue clearing on you. So, of course, sprinkle extra water. And, you know, this is obviously, you've worked with me before, but this is just a gift to you today. And, I mean, you know, I never had to stand up before, so I think I released that blockage that you had back there, okay?
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dawn and Patty.
Yeah, thank you, Jennifer. And thanks for calling in, and have a beautiful, blessed day.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Nice to connect with you.
So, Dawn, I think we should give you a little break here.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's okay. It's funny. The sounds come through me every show a little bit differently. It's just a whole different tone today, and it's amazing how the universe will just come with different sounds. These are deeper today, but they're very potent, you know?
Well, and
I never know.
Yeah, we're in a really potent time right now, too, with our Lionsgate tomorrow, the 8/8 portal, and
oh my gosh,
all of the energy frequencies. Yeah. Can we take a few minutes and talk about your special offer, and then we'll come back to our callers?
Absolutely. Okay, so I believe we have a package A and B for everybody, and I think you have also a gift bonus, right? That would be my Discover Sound Healing CD.
Yes.
For both packages. And we'll go through briefly each module, and then I'll explain a little bit which one is. And again, I want to really mention this, and I really emphasize on this, that my work is very potent, but it doesn't have to take hours to heal, because I know that most people in this world do not have hours to heal. So if you can do it in a very short period of time, that's what I do. Is I give really strong energy transmissions that are usually done within 15 minutes, or maybe 20 minutes at the most. So the first item, and this will be package A, which will be identical to package B. We will just be adding a little extra to package B, and I'll explain that in a minute. But item 1 would be emotional pain, everybody. So Emotional pain, okay? So this is going to be frequencies from source that will be encoded in the recordings. And please listen to these recordings with, I usually say with MP, like with headphones or earbuds, okay? So we're headphones or earbuds. And this one's going to really clear really deep levels. If you have any depression, clearing your thoughts, if you have any negative thoughts, any traumas that are past, traumas could be, emotional traumas that would be affecting you from past lifetimes up to the present moment. It's also going to clear blocked energy, clearing inherited and ancestral energy too, because sometimes that has a lot to do with emotional pain, and we just have no idea. And it also clears also other people's belief systems, and it clears even more. Also, it clears the pain body as well. So there's so much in this beyond words. I'm a very simple healer, so I probably missed out some stuff. But these energies, the source knows how to work with everybody, knows where to go with you, and really knows how to shift you and heal whatever needs to heal. So that's just the first item, everybody. We're going to go to each one. I'll briefly explain. So item 2 is clearing back pain. Of course, if you've got issues going on, this is a good module to listen to because it's going to clear pretty much every area of the back, including your adrenal glands, which is really nice. I added that in the lower and upper back and everywhere else in between. It's going to clear other people's belief systems out of your back, because some people don't really have injuries in their back and they just feel pain or they feel stiffness. So this is really good for that as well. This whole program is good for people even if they don't have pain issues, okay? Just want to mention there's so much more to the program beyond pain. There's actually getting your energy systems in your body moving fluidly, okay? So beyond the pain, this is actually really good for just your energy in general. So it's going to clear traumas past to the present. If you have any physical or emotional traumas, I know we're in the clearing the back right now, but any type of trauma from past lifetimes up to the present moment, if you're aware of it or not. It's going to clear any surgeries. Now, that's a really good one because if you've had surgery, you have scar tissue and inflammation in your back area. So this is really good at clearing that as well. And it's going to clear any ancestral inherited energy, which I cover that because sometimes we do inherit energy and we have no idea what's causing our issues that are going on with us in the physical, okay? So item 3 is called clearing the abdomen, your stomach. And with this, a really good one, this is actually going to clear the full stomach, which includes the organs, okay? So it's going to go deeper. It's going to clear the liver, the gallbladder, reproductive system, digestion system, and all that. So that's beyond just the stomach, okay? It's going to go into the organs. We're going to clear after surgeries and, if you have any kind of scar tissue or inflammation, if you had any surgery in the past, it's going to clear any inherited energy, and it's going to clear any belief systems. This is a really good one, too, if you have any digestion issues. A lot of people do. So even if you don't have major, stuff going on in your stomach, this is just really good to keep your life force energy to moving through your stomach because a lot of people do hold really deep trauma, trapped emotion there. So this will really help with that, okay? So this is good for everybody, okay? You don't have to have any major issues going on. It's just good to just have this program in your arsenal so anytime you have an issue, just pull it out and listen to it. It really helps you. So next item 4 is clearing heart valves and arteries, which is really good because it's not just working on physical issues, everybody. This is also clearing heart walls, okay? A lot of people walk around, including myself for many years. I've had a lot of trauma. I had to work on the heart to expand my heart because I've been through so much trauma in my life, okay? This is going to help with that. It's going to clear your heart. If you did have some surgeries, it's going to help with your valves in your heart to get really back into being at your, healthy again. And it's going to clear any blocked ancestral inherited energy if you have any, okay? So it's really going to go beyond that even more. And it's going to clear any belief systems that would be causing any areas of your heart. And this includes having your heartbeat at a perfect rhythm and stuff. So there's so much more in this than just what it's named. And most people who work with me or buy anything I offer is usually in tune, and they just kind of feel like they need to listen to it. So follow your heart deliberately when you listen to any of my modules, because you might be needing something and you just feel like you need to listen to it, but you have no answer why. So that's really your internal guidance telling you to do that. So item 5 is clearing the throat to lungs. Clearing the throat, you got blocked energy in the throat, which most people do. A lot of people hold back their words, so it's going to clear the throat chakra. It's going to clear your throat to speak, your clear truth to your voice, okay? And it's going to help with any surgeries if you've had anything from your throat to your lungs. So if you've had any issues with that, it's going to help with scar tissue and inflammation, clearing your right and left lungs. And also just clearing, again, I always cover the ancestral inherited line because that's where we carry issues. We might not even know we have issues in your soul or your higher self may guide you to listen to this module is because you have something underlying that you need to clear out. So please honor that if you feel strongly to listen to it. For one, you don't know that why you're doing it. It's also going to clear any belief systems that are not yours or just belief systems that you've taken on from others or the world around you, okay? That's a lot there just for item 5, everybody. Item 6, let's go into the brain, okay? This is a good one. A lot of people these days have migraine headaches, okay? Whatever the case is, this is also good to keep your crown chakra open to receive your divine guidance, as I've been doing with the caller. So this is a good one to listen to just for that, even if you don't have any brain issues. It's going to clear your unconscious mind, especially if you have a lot of mind chatter. This helps kind of calm your mind. And it's going to clear and balance your right and left hemispheres of your brain, and clearing any traumas if you've had any traumas in your brain as well. Some people have had head traumas. This is going to help heal that. And it's going to clear all your arteries and valves and vessels. Get them back into flowing if there's any blockages and stuff. So it's really good. And so, of course, it's going to clear past lives as well. So there's a lot there. That's just item 6, everybody, and we're still going here. So item 7 is clearing shoulder and neck pain. So this is a good one. If you've got the right and left shoulder issues, a lot of people do carry stiffness, and a lot of people carry tension in their shoulders and their neck. So this is a good one. A lot of people, I find that most of my clients have some issues going on at the upper body. Of clearing, we just kind of loosen it up with a lot of our callers. You'll receive those energy transmissions in this module, clearing the left and right shoulder, clearing stiff neck, clearing scar tissue if there's any issues going on there with any past surgeries or anything, and then also clearing past lives and inherited ancestral energy, okay? And clearing low vibrational energy out of your body, which includes any belief systems that you've taken on from others or the world around you. A lot of stuff there. Just know your higher self knows how to work with these frequencies, trust, and just drink extra water, and please listen to everything with earbuds or headphones. Item 8, clear foot and ankle pain. Very good one. A lot of people do have issues with the feet. Again, this is just good for you being grounded on planet Earth. Will open up your feet, your foot chakra easier when you're doing your meditation. So clearing inflammation, if you do have any physical issues, it's going to help with inflammation. Clearing blockages, any ankle spurs or anything going on with the feet. If you have any discomfort, this is really going to help with that. Clearing inherited ancestral energy, which includes past lives, okay? That has a lot to do with a lot of pain in our body. And clearing low vibrational energy, which is all the modules. I didn't mention that. A low vibrational energy out of the area. So if you got any energy that's not you, or energies that you picked up in the world around you, that's going to help clear that as well. And clearing any belief systems that are in the way of your feet being healthy and your ankles. So that is a lot there, everybody. That's just number 8. Okay, we're going to jump up to the next module, which is really nice. This is like the joints. So we're going to go to wrists, elbows, and knees. So a lot of people have knee issues, and some people have the computer carpal tunnel, whatever that is when you do the computer. So this is going to help get your joints kind of more fluid, okay? So the wrist, I emphasized on the wrist, elbow, and knees. Again, this is just going to help you feeling good in your body. I have a lot of athletes who listen to these modules just because I have runners and people who are athletes. It keeps their body really in tune. So these are really good modules, even if you're athletic and you like to keep yourself healthy. This is also going to clear inflammation and any blockage in the body, everybody, including inherited ancestral energy. I always like to cover that. And always clearing low vibrational energy if it's not yours. Whatever, if you've taken on is yourself and it's not yours, and clearing any belief systems that you've taken on from the world around you that would be causing any discomfort in your body, okay? Who knows? But anyway, this covers it all, and all you have to do is just put headphones and listen to it, and it actually really works. Item 10, it is a very good one, everybody. I have a lot of people come to me with teeth and gum pain and issues. So if you do have one of these people, if you had some issues in the past, and I know it's really, not everybody can move out energy from the teeth and the gums as well as I do. It's just one of my gifts. This is a good one. So this will be good just to have. It's going to clear any type of inflammation, any blockage. And, even if you don't have issues, it's all about keeping your teeth healthy. So this is also going to just be really good, just maintenance for your teeth and your gums. Clearing ancestral inherited energy, clearing low vibrational energy if there's anything there. A lot of people visit the dentist and will listen to this after their dentist visit, because a lot of times, I don't want to say anything to be negative, but a lot of times the people who are working on you at the dentist are not having a good day. They're picking on everybody else's energy around them, including the dental assistant. So this is a good clearing for yourself, believe it or not, after someone's been working on your mouth, because if you're not really aware of that, you could be taking on their energy, which has happened to me in the past, and this will kind of clear that out. So I just want to know this is a really good one just to have on hand, clearing any belief systems and clearing any past lives up to the present moment. So that's what included in item A and package A, and also package B. And then you'll also get everybody a $47 value of my Discover Sound Healing MP3, which will be included in package A and B equally. So that's just a bonus for you buying my package as a thank you. And I want to jump up to package B, everybody, because I do offer a 30-minute session, which is highly discounted, which I remember when I opened up some extra slots for Patty's show because I'm very busy. And I discounted my rate for this package for anybody. So normally my prices are like 3 times the price of this whole package, and a 30-minute session with me is an eternity. I don't work beyond 30 minutes with anybody, everybody. So just so you know, you get a really potent session with me just buying package B and paying the difference, which is not very much more than package package A, and you get a 30-minute session that we can work on any issues in your life. So it doesn't have to be about pain. It could be anything. And I'm more than willing to work with you on that. And I had someone the other day who did the 30-minute session with me. She had her cat who needed help, but believe it or not, I worked on the owner first because that's what I needed to do. She brought her cat in for the last 5 minutes, and I helped the cat. And the cat was having some issues because the owner wasn't clear herself. So we cleared the owner, and then we cleared the cat, and the cat was perfectly fine. So, if you got like something small like that, I'm willing to add a 5 minutes. You can use your last 5 minutes of the call to work on your pet, okay? So with all that said, because I'm a pet person, and we need to keep our pets healthy because a lot of times our pets do take on our personal issues or our energy. And if there's anything going on like that, you can always you can kind of do maybe the last 5 minutes with your little pet. So they don't need a lot of time to get cleared. Once you're clear, they clear. So with all that said, Patty, there's a lot there, and thank you for allowing me to bring my special offer here to your audience today. I'm really grateful.
Dawn, thank you so much. Your special offer, like you said, the package B with includes all of package A, all of those 10 modules for healing plus your bonus, and then a session with you. Like you said, when people go to your website, they'll see what a session costs. This is hugely discounted. For $188, that's for package B. So thank you, Dawn. That's huge.
My pleasure.
And we always have our 2-pay option available as well. So it's like 1 payment today and 1 payment in 30 days to make it even more affordable. Package A was the 10 MP3s, and then the bonus Discover Sound Healing, and that package is $111. And again, there's a 2-pay option with that. That one is a 78% discount off of your, regular pricing. So thank you so much, Dawn.
Yeah,
thank
my pleasure.
And like I said, I just listened to the one, number 8. I listened to the one for knee pain, and it was powerful. I've listened to it 3 times now. I think you recommend like 3 to 5 times. They're only, it's only like 15 minutes, so it's very, very quick. And just wonderful to listen to. Dawn puts you into this great grounding technique at, first, and it just really is a wonderful way to spend 15 minutes. So take advantage of that. If it's calling you, you'll know.
Yeah, they're short but very potent for sure, definitely. And I like that. It's a gift that I have, but I'm glad that I can work that way because I know that people just don't have time to be spending hours doing healing. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's not meant to, take forever, so.
No, it could take moments. I mean, to really heal, I have people who do shifts in like seconds. It doesn't have to take hours. That's a human belief system. Actually, if you're ready to shift, it can happen just in a moment,
Yeah. Wow. Can we take another caller?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay. We're going to go, let's go to Lisa in Louisiana. Last 4 digits are 0540. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Is this Lisa?
This is Candy.
Candy. Hi.
Yes.
How can Dawn help you today?
I seem to have a blockage in my liver chest area. I get short of breath at times.
Mhm. Yes. I didn't get her name. Patty.
I'm Candy.
Candy. Oh, hi, Candy. Well, welcome to the show. This is Dawn Crystal. So how long has that been going on in your chest?
Probably about 6 months.
Okay, anything happen significant in your life or anything that you can put a finger on?
Not right offhand.
Okay, and it just hurts in your lower chest?
I have it's like a pain in my liver, and then at times I get shortness of breath also. I guess.
Yeah, you've had some trauma earlier on, haven't you?
Yes, it was a couple of years ago.
Mhm. You're still holding it there. Okay, so I'm going to try to just do a little energy release on you. You're on the right show today for sure. If you do get my package, it'll definitely help you. But let's go ahead and just do a little mini healing. Are you ready to do it?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Okay. Well, so basically all you have to do is just imagine a beautiful divine light of God or source above your head, and imagine everything leaving as I make these sounds. Okay. I never know how the sounds are going to come out of my mouth, but either way, they work. So just go ahead and imagine that happening and everything leaving into the light. Okay.
Thank you.
Let's begin. Sure. So we're going to clear this heavy layer off your head. So imagine that leaving with this sound, very loud sound. Just let it go. Ooh, there it goes. Did you feel that leave?
Yeah.
Yeah, the big bunch of energies went. Keep breathing. And I saw it went. And now you should start feeling on the minute here a little bit lighter. So let's see if you can start feeling a little bit more expansion in your body. Can you feel something kind of happening around you where you might be lightening up a little bit?
I feel a lot of energy in my skull.
See, I'm moving energy up your legs to your head, so just make sure you're sitting down. What side of your body is hurting? Is it the right or left side of your stomach?
It's the right.
Okay. Can you feel something happening there?
Yes, I'm starting to get a lighter.
It is. Just keep breathing into that beautiful divine light of God or source. Yeah, you just have some really heavy energy there, and you have a lot because you had some trauma. I can see that. Feel your neck and shoulders loosening up?
Yes.
Yep. Now, this is considered a mini session, okay? So I don't know how much I can do, but I'm releasing a lot for you, okay?
Thank you.
And if you do work with me in person, if you do it, I can go deeper, find out what's going on here. So I want you to feel that right now, if you feel it loosening up.
Yes, it's loosening up.
Mm-hmm. And there's some deep stuff there. So, Lyle, I want to mention one thing because I only work on you a minute or two. It doesn't mean it doesn't. The beautiful part about the work that I do is that it keeps working on you. So, like, even though I just gave you a little bit of taste of what I do, and I actually feel your body. Don't you feel a little bit more expanded? You might even feel stronger in your feet. Are you aware of that? I just grounded you to planet Earth. Well, you might feel a little bit taller. I don't know. Everyone has a different word for it. Are you aware of that a little bit?
Yes.
Huh?
I'm not aware of it, but yes.
Well, it's okay. Main thing for you is that you're feeling it. I wanted because I just did a ton of work on you. You felt the energy leave your head, so there's a lot of energy leaving. Is your shoulders and neck starting to loosen up?
Yes, they're much looser. Thank you.
Yeah, and also that stomach and how's your right side feeling right now?
It's I have to move around to see. Yeah, I'm much looser.
So drink some extra water. Well, it's going to continue to be unloosening for you because you've been wound up you've been wound up so tight for so long that your body needs a little time to unravel. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So you got to be a little bit easy, but drink some extra water today. and allow this to happen. So this way, send us an email, let us know how you're doing. This is just 2 minutes, okay? It's definitely, for 2 minutes, me doing that, and you were like that for what, month? That's pretty miraculous, actually.
Yes, it is. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate y'all taking my call.
Candy, thank you for calling in. I'm going to disconnect my energy with you, and just let us know how you're doing, okay?
Thanks, I will.
Okay, have a blessed day. Thank you.
Thank you also. God bless.
Thank you, Candy. You too.
Thank you, Candy. Wow, I could feel that.
Well, I mean, it was only 2 minutes, so I let people know, I mean, at 2 minutes to move energy that was sitting there probably for even, she said 6 months, that's pretty miraculous.
That is pretty miraculous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So, Dawn, I don't know if you have anything you want to leave us with. I can't thank you enough for spending this time with us. Your work is phenomenal, and I hope that everyone can take advantage of your special offer if they feel that's what is calling them.
Yeah. Well, I just want to first say thank you, Patty, for having me here in your community of family. So thank you for welcoming me here today and sharing my gift as well. Again, anybody who is feeling or just on the fence, I just let people know that it's not really what your mind, it's really what your heart says. Because your soul knows what you need beyond what you know. And like I said, I'm putting out something that you can have the rest of your life. And it's you may not have major issues up now, but things will come around and, down the road, and you'll have these MP3s like, oh, I just had some teeth work done, and you just pull out the MP3 and you start listening to it. But all my programs, especially this program, is designed to get your energy systems in your body into perfect flow and being healthy on all levels. So it's beyond just being in pain. This is actually getting all your energy centers and your flow of your body, your life force energy flowing through your body on an ongoing basis. So this way, the beautiful part about the work that I do and these modules all together are actually getting your body, so your body can actually heal itself naturally, okay? So this way you don't need anybody, because our bodies are all designed to heal ourselves naturally, but sometimes we just have traumas and accidents and things that happen to us, okay? We get blockage. So this is kind of like an energy maintenance for everybody, okay? So it's beyond just having the pain issues. So I just want to say, thank you for allowing me to share my gifts with everybody, and I'm glad that everybody got some kind of benefit from having a mini healing with me today.
Thank you. And thank you, everyone, for being here, our Soul Talk audience. Thank you so much. And with that, we're going to say goodbye to everyone. Sending much love and big hugs. Thank you, Dawn. Big hugs. Much love
a big
to
aloha. You. Aloha and mahalo means thank you to everybody in Hawaii. So everybody here say mahalo.
Mahalo.
Yes. Thank you, Patty.
Mahalo.
Much love. Much love, everybody.
Much love to you. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.